Hello everyone, I am Nivedita Jena from Ambika Prasad Research Foundation. Welcome to all of you to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation. So today our topic is millets, which is an important crops of India for the sustainable development goals. And let's discuss about the details of its health benefits, its types, its characteristics, and the India's millet revolution, etc. So let's start. So first, we are discussing about the millets. The millet is a type of cereal that is a part of the grass family Poaceae. This small round whole grain is grown in India and Nigeria, especially in Asia and Africa. Just like brown rice and quinoa, millet food can be cooked for easy digestion. And there are multiple types of millets. However, most common varieties include finger millet, foxtail millet, pearl millet, proso millet, little millet, and sorghum millet. The millet is loaded with nutritional value, and that is why many dietitians and doctors recommend it as one of the breakfast cereal that you must include in our diet. And additionally, millet muesli is also recommended by diet consultant experts because it is a more nutrient dense type of millets. Then let's discuss about the plant characteristics of different types of millets. So these millets are traditional grains grown and consumed in the Indian subcontinent from the past more than 5,000 years. These are small grain, annual warm weather cereals belonging to grass family, and they are rain-fed hardy grains which have low requirements of water and fertility when compared to other popular cereals. They are highly tolerant to drought and other extreme weather conditions. And the height of millet plant may range from zero point 0.5 to 4 meters. The millet grain has great variation and can be nearly white, pale yellow, brown, grey, slate blue, or purple. And the cornel shape has five different classifications that are ovate, hexagonal, lanceolate, globular, and elliptical. And the grains of millet are about 3 to 4 millimeter long. The seeds usually weigh between 2.5 to 14 grams, and the size of the millet kernel is about one third that of sorghum. Here we can see that there are some major millets and minor millets. In major millets, there are pulse millet, sorghum millet, finger millet are included, where the proso millet, little millet, foxtail millet, vineyard millet, and kodo millet are included in the category of minor millets. Then coming to its different types. So the first one is the sorghum millet, which botanical name is sorghum bicolor, and then the next one is the pearl millet, which is included in the major millet, which botanical name is Pennisetum glaucum, and then the finger millet, which scientific name is Eleusine caracona, and then the foxtail millet scientific name is Setaria italica, and the proso millet scientific name Panicum miliacum. Then the kodo millet scientific name is Paspalum scrobiculatum. Then the little millet scientific name is the Panicum smartens, and the barnyard millet scientific name is Echinocloa esculenta. Then the teff millet, the scientific name is Eragrostis teff, and the Digitaria exilis staff is the scientific name of Fonio millet. The Eurocloa ramos is the scientific name of brown top millet. The sorghum millet, which is also known as jowar, the major portion of sorghum protein is prolamine, which has a unique feature of lowering digestibility upon cooking, which might be a health benefit for certain dietary groups. And these proteins upon cooking are significantly less digestible than other cereal proteins, which might be a health benefit for certain dietary groups. It is rich in protein, thiamine, fiber, riboflavin, folic acid, and carotene. And also, it is rich in potassium, phosphorus, and calcium with sufficient amounts of iron, zinc, and sodium. And in Odia, it is called jwara, and in Punjabi, it is known as jawar, and in English, it is known as sarga. Then the pearl millet, which is also known as bajra. The pearl millet contains considerably high proportion of proteins, about 12 to 16%, as well as lipids, about 4 to 6%. It contains 11.5% of dietary fiber. It increases transit time of food in the gut, hence reduced risk of inflammatory bowel disease. And the niacin content in pearl millet is higher than all other cereals, and it also contains folate, magnesium, iron, copper, zinc, and vitamins E and B complex. It has high energy content compared to other millets, and it is also rich in calcium and unsaturated fats, which are good for health. And then coming to the finger millet, the finger millet is the richest source of calcium, and this is also known as ragi. And ragi has the highest mineral content. It contains lower levels of protein, about 6 to 8%, and fat, about 1.5 to 2%. The finger millet proteins are unique because of the sulfur-rich amino acid contents, and the grains have excellent malting properties and are widely known for its use as weaning foods, and it has high antioxidant activity. And then the foxtail millet is also known as kakkum, and it is high in carbohydrates. It has double quantity of protein content compared to rice, and it contains minerals such as copper and iron. It provides a host of nutrients, has a sweet, nutty flavor, and is considered to be one of the most digestible and non-allergic grains. And it also controls the cholesterol level in human body, and it is mostly grown in East Asia. Then the kodo millets is also known as codon. It has high protein content, about 11%, low fat, about 4.2%, and very high fiber content, approximately 14.3%. The kodo millet is rich in B vitamins, especially niacin, pyridoxine, and folic acid, as well as the minerals such as calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. And it also contains a high amount of lecithin and is excellent for strengthening the nervous system. Then the barnyard millet is also known as sanwa, which is the richest source of fluid, fiber, and iron. And its grains possess other functional constituents, that is gamma amino butyric acid and beta glucan, used as antioxidants and in reducing blood lipid levels. Then the little millet is also known as kutki and savan, and it is smaller than other millets, and it is high in iron content, and it has high antioxidant activities, and it contains about 38% of dietary fiber, and it is also beneficial in diabetes and stomach related diseases. Then the proso millet is also known as bari and chenna, and it contains the highest amount of proteins, approximately 12.5%, and the health benefits of proso millet come from its unique properties. It has significant amounts of carbohydrate and fatty acids, And it is cheaper source of manganese as compared to other conventional sources like spices and nuts, and it contains high amounts of calcium, which is essential for bone growth and maintenance, and it reduces cholesterol levels and also reduce the risk of heart diseases. It is extensively cultivated in India, Nepal, Russia, Ukraine, and Turkey, and is fit for dry land and no-till farming. Then coming to the numerous health benefits of millets grain. So the millets are anti-acidic, gluten-free, helps to prevent type 2 diabetes, effective in reducing blood pressure, reduces risk of gastrointestinal conditions like gastric ulcers or colon cancer, and eliminate problems like constipation, excess gas, bloating, and cramping. And this millet act as a probiotic feeding microflora in our inner ecosystem, and it aids in treating respiratory conditions such as asthma. It helps to optimize kidney, liver, and immune system. Um, and it also helps to protect against heart diseases, and it lowers bad cholesterol, etc. Let's discuss about that why the millets are considered as the miracle crops for of the sustainable future. Because the millets are highly nutritious and non-glutinous and non-acid forming foods, and they have many nutraceutical and health promoting properties, especially the high fiber content. And it acts as a probiotic feeding for microflora in our inner ecosystem, and also millets hydrate our colon to keep us from being constipated. Niacin in millet can help lower cholesterol, and it contains major and minor nutrients in good amount along with dietary fibers, and they are gluten free and can be a substitute for wheat or gluten containing grains for celiac patients. And also this crop is good for farmer because it the sustainable source of income for farmers. It is photosensitive, drought resistant, and it requires less cost intensive cultivation. And for the planet, it also considered as good because it not water or external input intensive, have shorter cultivation cycles, and the sustainable food source for combating world hunger, and it can help build a resilient agri food system, and also it contribute to SDGs. Then why is millet termed as drought-tolerant crop? Because the millets can withstand extreme temperatures, droughts, and floods, and the millets grow well in arid zones, rain-fed locations with marginal soil fertility and moisture. Because of its effective root system, millets require far less water than other cereal crops for their production. And all the millets can tolerate relatively dry conditions, but the best feed drought tolerant crop yeah, are the pole and proso millet. India's millet revolution is driven by growing awareness of the health and environmental benefits of millets, as well as efforts to revive traditional agricultural practices and support small scale farmers. It is seen as a solution to the country's dual challenges of improving public health and promoting sustainable agriculture. And according to the International Crop Research Institute, for the semi-arid tropics, more than 90 million people in Africa and Asia depend on millets in their diet. Although the global millet consumption has declined at a rate of 9%, the millet market forecast shows promising trends, and India dominates the global production at 41%, whereas the consumption has been receding over the years. On the other hand, Africa has become the largest consumer of millets at 40%. The millets are multi-purpose. They consume 70% less water than rice, grow in half the time of wheat, and require 40% less energy in processing. They are one-stop solution in the wake of climate change, water scarcity, and drought conditions, along with high nutritive value to provide sustainable food security. Millets are an excellent source of antioxidant and help enhance capability of probiotics with potential health benefits. They play a role in body immune system, a solution to tackle childhood undernutrition and iron deficiency anemia. And the evidence indicates higher nutritive value of millets as compared to other cereal crops. And the sustainable diets are protective for biodiversity and ecosystems with low environment impact, which contributes to food and nutrition security. And the diversifying crop production by including more core cereals like millets can build food supply, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and enhance climate resilience without compromising of nutritive value. A quantitative assessment of altering monsoon cereal production in India found millets as a viable option for food security and environmental resilience, and it indicates the contribution to calories from monsoon cereals with maximum supply of protein and iron, maximum savings in water, energy, greenhouse gases, and climate resilience. And the economic factor is crucial when it comes to crop choice by farmers and likely plays a role in the historical shift towards cultivating rice and wheat. And as it is a climate resilient crops and sustainable income source for farmers, low investment needed for production, and the value addition can lead to economic gains. So at the end, millets are a true superfood that deserve to be more widely recognized and appreciated, and they are a rich source of nutrients, versatile in the kitchen, and an important crop for small-scale farmers. By incorporating millets into our diet, we can not only improve our own health but also support a more sustainable food system for everyone. Thank you.